I had Eric Davis on a couple of days ago. That guy's really smart.
Oh yeah,
really
for sure.
good.
Yeah.
So he said that.
Where is he now, by the way? Sorry. Where is
I don't
he?
know.
Like, is he with NFL Network? He's not with NFL Network anymore.
I don't know. But he gave me an hour. So I guess he's chilling.
Oh, wow.
But what I wanted to say is he said the Niners should move Sherman to safety. And he said it with such conviction. He's like, look, I played with Merton Hanks. Okay. This guy could do what Merton Hanks did. Merton Hanks intercepted a whole lot of passes for the Niners.
I saw your tweets. I just read your tweets like right now before I came out. I was like 4.4. I've been reading it. I literally read it as I got the link. I was like, oh, timeline 4.4. That's a good stat.
Now,
right? It's 4.4.
Yeah. Do you think Sherman can have that kind of effect at safety? He's older than Hanks was.
My opinion, I do not believe so. And the reason I say that, and like, what do I know? Eric Davis knows, he's played at the highest levels. He knows more than me, but I never played an NFL down. But what I do see is I see in today's NFL, the game has changed so dramatically since Eric Davis was in it that no longer can you just have a Merton Hanks safety playing his splits closer to whatever wherever his respective zone is. Because you got to remember, he had Eric Davis and Deion Sanders as his boundary cornerbacks, and that allowed Merton Hanks to play his splits wherever he thought the ball was going before the pre-snap diagnosed was read. So he knows where the ball was going. So if you're playing, like, let's say a single high, or if you're playing a two deep even, you can cheat over to one side, even if you're on the weak side of that formation, because you know where the ball is headed to. Now, can Sherman be the guy? I mean, that's a question. I don't think he has the range. I think he gets burned too easily as a boundary cornerback. And if you put him as the deep range free safety as a single high, you have to cover more range, sometimes a deep third, sometimes you're playing deep halves. So I don't think he has the ability to beat a team like, let's say, the St. Louis Rams. You have Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp who can just run verticals down the field, putting Sherman to a decision, and he will just get beat over the top time and time again. But he is, yeah.
Let me try to. When I was against it too, but when Eric Davis said, "Look, I played with Merton Hanks. He could do what Merton Hanks did," then I take that seriously. He freaking played with Merton Hanks. So all I'm saying is, like the Niners safeties the last few years have been Jimmy Ward and Jaquiski Tartt, who are great athletes. I mean, they're like prototype athletes for the safety position. They're big. Well, not big. Jaquiski Tartt is, but they're both very fast and fluid and top. I mean, picked high for a reason. Sure. But yet neither one is a playmaker. Neither one has been around the ball very much in their career. Agreed. So what you could say is, like, not necessarily, like, just having that athleticism doesn't guarantee that you're going to make the plays. And although Sherman doesn't have the athleticism, he reads offenses better than any DB in the league. And he's not going to get to everything, but he might react quicker. And I do think that he would pick off more passes than Tartt and Ward combined.
I agree with that. I'm not going to say I disagree with that. I 100% agree with that analysis. But to your point, I mean, how many interceptions does Ward and Tartt have over the course of their career? I think he can probably match that total in one season if he really had a good season.
And it's like quarterbacks are afraid to throw into his zone anyway. So put him in the middle of the field instead of on the side. Look, I'd like to at least give him a shot in training camp. I'd like to see it. I want to see it. I don't know if he can do it.
No, but what do you have to lose, Grant? I mean, you have nothing to lose because Jaquiski Tartt's not coming back. Even though he plays strong safety, he's not coming back anyways. And here's some food for thought. If you remember when Jimmy Ward was coming out of the 2014 NFL draft, he was used as a slot corner. Then Fangio used him as a boundary corner, and then he used him as a free safety. And then he was working with Eric Reed to play the strong safety. So he can be interchangeably if they need to go that route.
I think what they could do is move Sherman to free safety.
Yep.
Move Ward to strong safety. Yep. Because he actually covers tight ends quite well.
Oh, I love Ward. I know you're not a big fan. I like Ward.
He's good in coverage against
I like Ward.
So move him to strong safety. And, if you want him on third down, you can move him to nickel and bring in Tavarius Moore and put more on the tight end. There's things you can do there.
Bro, you have to use Tavarius Moore. What do you draft him? He's a third-round pick, right?
Right.
So you draft a guy in the third round to let him ride the pine? No, you accounted for this situation because you knew you're not going to resign Jaquiski Tartt at the end of the year. So you better bet your top dollar that he can come in as a starter as a third-round pick because he's been waiting for, 2 years now? 2-3 years now?
Yes.
It's time for him to sign. It's his opportunity.
Yes.